Alright, y'all, this is the first time I'm ever recording a video for YouTube explicitly, but tried to want to explain how I get pigs to come out before absolute dark when you're hunting. It's no secret they'll come to corn. They'll come to a feeder more likely than not eventually. It's just a matter of that time that you're sitting in the stand and the feeder goes off, do they come out before dark? So yeah, we do have that over there. I'll kind of show you. There's the feeder, nothing too crazy. Truck sitting right beside it because I'm too lazy to carry a ladder out, and I haven't bought one of those expensive ones that are nice to the ground yet. So, but what I do is I have what I call pig pipes. I'm gonna turn you around here so you can kind of see. And all that is a piece of PVC pipe, 4-inch. And let's see if I get down here. And then what it is, it has a ring here on the outside. It's an eye bolt, right? And a cap. It's bolted through, or screwed through the eye bolt, or through the cap, and tightened down there to where that doesn't move. There, it's glued on, and I put a little screw in there, if you can see that, right here, to try to keep that cap on. That cap stays on. Once it's glued on, it's on forever. Then I drilled a whole bunch of 1/2-inch holes, and if you'll notice, there's a little bit of corn on the ground from when I set this thing down, but those are just big enough for a kernel of corn to fall out when you're there. It doesn't quite end there because you have to have something on the other end, so you can get these test plugs that are, the tighter you turn this here, it expands the fitting inside of here so it doesn't let any of the corn out. All of this together is just around a piece of rebar with a little snap ring on a swivel down there. And kind of what that works for me is, well, the idea behind it is you have pigs come out to the corn. That's no big surprise there, but they kind of come out on their own schedule. Keep you out of the sun here so you can see. So by putting them in this pipe, their natural rooting ability kind of moves that pipe around and kicks a little bit more corn out. So that way you kind of keep the deer out of the corn, because the deer are going to come eat the corn around the feeder. You're not going to stop that, even cows or whatever. It's just a matter of when you're hunting, if you're trying to get a pig to come out, or if you kind of like, yeah, we're deer hunting, but if a pig comes out, every hunt that I'm ever on, if a pig comes out, it becomes a pig hunt. So that's one way to be able to get the pigs to come out a little bit earlier, because what it'll be is every 3 days I'll fill this up, and then about the second or third or maybe fourth time I fill it up, or if I do this for a month straight maybe even, and just keep hunting, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to condition those pigs to want to come out. And I think territorially you'll get the biggest pig to come out because it'll come out and protect its area, and want to be on this corn as soon as you can. Now I can't really turn you around too much and zoom in. I'm already selfieing this, but there's a fence line over there. There's really thick brush over there, and I hear the pigs all the time. There's my bow stand. Took a deer out of that bow stand a week or so ago, and anyway, I hear pigs all the time. Occasionally they'll come out early enough to be able to be shot at. A lot of times they don't, and this is one way to where you can kind of condition them pigs to come out earlier and earlier to try to compete for that corn, and eventually you'll even get the bigger pigs. There's a big sow that likes to come out and eat the pecans underneath those trees over there. So I've seen her probably every bow hunt I've seen her, but she's been 70, 80 yards away right by a property line, so there's nothing we can do about that one. We make sure our projectiles don't leave the property. But yeah, this is one way where they come out here and they'll spin this thing till it's empty to try to get the 5 pounds of corn in it. I had one 50-pound sack of corn, filled up both of these 4-foot pipes, 4 inches around, and I'll be able to do that twice out of one bag. So it's, there's like 12, maybe 12 pounds of corn in each pipe, give or take what I spill trying to pour it in there. It's not perfect, but at the same time, it's pretty cheap, and it's an easy way to try to get pigs to come out earlier and earlier in the day. It's getting a little bit late. The video's long enough. All right, thank y'all.